One of my best habits when it comes to music production is bouncing MIDI down to audio as soon as possible. This has a bunch of different benefits. Let's hop into Logic Pro and talk about them. Let's have a quick listen to the Serum patch. So that is a virtual instrument, and you can see the MIDI right here. We have some big sweeping arpeggios and then some chromatic lines. And on top of the Serum, I also have the Arturia Distortion Tube Culture, a little bit of pre-emphasis filtering through the Pro Q3 from FabFilter, an instance of my favorite guitar sim, the Archetype Nolly from Neural DSP, and then some de-emphasis filtering from another Pro Q3. So that's a whole lot of processing. Bouncing MIDI to audio helps your computer by reducing the strain on CPU and RAM from virtual instruments and plugins like this. But what's even better for me personally is that it helps me to focus on what's important in the mix rather than endlessly tweaking all of these plugins as well as the synth itself. So when I'm producing music, I want to work fast and get my musical ideas out. So what I'll do is I will get a sound I like and then quickly in Logic, right click on my MIDI tracks, bounce in place. I always suggest leaving this MIDI information here as well as all of your plugins and your virtual instruments, just in case you have to revisit the MIDI or the virtual instrument at any point in the future. I've made the mistake of deleting MIDI tracks before and struggled to recreate them years down the line if I wanted to do something different with the project file. And once this is bounced in place, I like to mute off all of the plugins and then go up here and actually hide the track, so that it's out of sight, out of mind. I don't have to go and mess with it unless I absolutely need to. And now I can move along with the rest of the mix with less strain on my computer and less clutter in my mind about what I could be doing with the virtual instrument and the plugins. Try it out for yourself, get creative, make music.